Hey y'all, hey! Welcome back to my channel. I am Tamika Thompson and I am the owner and resume writer at Thompson Resume Writing Company. And for this video, I am going to be telling you exactly what to put on your resume so that you can start landing interviews. Now, contrary to popular belief, there are certain things that a resume absolutely positively needs to have to catch recruiters' attention so that they reach out to you for that initial either phone interview or video interview or just the first round interview period. And I feel like a lot of people will write their resume a certain way and they'll focus on making it all pretty so it'll have the nicest template and it'll have their picture on there and blah, 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 blah. But then they're still getting rejection emails because at the end of the day, their resume does not have the key things that recruiters want to see so that they are able to land those first round interviews. And I do not want you to make those mistakes. So if you are going to be writing your resume soon, or you're in the process of updating or maybe refreshing your resume, I want you to know exactly what you need to put on there so that you can have success in your job search. But before we get into this video, I need you to go ahead and hit the thumbs up button, go ahead and give me a like down below, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Now, let's go ahead and get into this video. Number one on this list is numbers. Numbers that show and communicate your success and how you have positively impacted a company as a result of your efforts. Now, if you are subscribed to my channel and you watched many of my videos, then you know that I talk about the importance of numbers on your resume all of the time. In fact, I even made an entire playlist about it. And in that playlist and in those series of videos, I give you guys a number of different ideas on the type of numbers that you include on your resume, including but not limited to the number of projects that you've managed, how much money you've managed, what you've increased, what you've decreased, etc. And those same tips apply here. So numbers are really important for your resume because it paints a very visual, data-driven picture on how well you have done your job. And it doesn't always have to be that you have increased something or decreased something or optimized something. Sometimes it's giving the recruiter an idea of the volume that you are able to handle or the volume that you are accustomed to dealing with, because sometimes numbers are really important. And I'll give you guys an example. So for one job in particular that I was interviewing for, and I work in marketing, they wanted to know how many campaigns I was accustomed to managing every single year, how many annual campaigns that I've managed every year. And by listing on my resume that in my role at the time that I was managing over 50 marketing campaigns, that let the recruiter know immediately, like, okay, she can handle the volume that this role requires. And in addition to that, she's optimized these campaigns, right? She's made something better. She's increased the leads. She's increased the revenue, right? So in addition to including the numbers, if you have them available, if it's applicable to you, that you've increased, that you've decreased, and all of that, just give an idea of what you are used to handling. Numbers in general just really do a great job of showing like clearly how great you are, because numbers and data do not lie. And it also shows the value and the impact that you have brought to an organization, to a department, to a company, and again, just how great you are at handling all of the different tasks on your plate. And in addition to that, you can make them better. You can streamline things. You can make things simpler. You can cut things. You can identify inefficiencies. You can roll out X number of projects. You get where I'm going? Number two on this list is an impactful branding statement that links your skills and your experience to business needs and business success. So I know that this sounds a little tricky, but ultimately your resume should begin with a professional summary or some sort of a career summary or a career overview or a branding statement. And within either of those options that you choose, it should be 2 to 3 sentences long, and it should say how your skills and how your efforts and how your experience have positively impacted companies that you have worked for, and how those same skills and experience is going to positively impact this company that you're applying to or that you're interviewing for. A branding statement in general really just encapsulates what you are known for. Like, again, for me, I'm in marketing. So my branding statement says something along the lines of international marketing strategist, leveraging data-driven insights to drive revenue growth and optimization, and something along those lines. So when you're writing your branding statement for your resume, make sure that you include your specialties, your hardcore skills, how they impact a company, the types of outcome that your skills and experience can deliver. Is it revenue growth? Is it new streams of revenue? Is it territory growth? Is it expansion? Is it efficiency? Is it fiscal stability, right? So try to figure out what that key business objective is that your skills and your experience is linked to, and make sure that you showcase that on your resume, literally at the very beginning. So if you're going to use that branding statement, that should be your professional summary or your career summary. But by all means, do not be starting your resume with an objective in 2024 or 2025 or any other year, y'all. And I made a video about that. If your resume has a objective on it, throw it in the trash, replace it with a branding statement, a career summary, a professional summary, ASAP. Next on this list is only 10 years of relevant or recent job experience. And I say or because if you are making a career change or a career transition, then you're still going to have your recent job experience on there. You may not have that new experience on your resume just yet, but that doesn't mean that your resume should be bare, right? Instead, you're going to talk about the reason that you're changing careers in your cover letter, and you're also going to include your recent acquired skills in your skills section. You're probably going to have a little bit of a 1-sentence or 2-sentence liner in your professional summary. But if you are someone who is simply just staying within your career field, and maybe this is a next move up for you, or maybe it's a lateral move, then you are going to want to have the past 10 years of your relevant work experience only. A lot of people will just list all of the jobs that they've ever had for the past 20, 30 years, and you do not want to do that. Recruiters don't want to see your entire job history, like the first job that you had either fresh out of college or fresh out of high school when you were a cashier at the deli or at Jewel Osco or Dominic's or something like that. For all my Chicago people out there, if you know, you know. Recruiters don't need to see that, y'all. So only the past 10 years of recent or relevant job history. If you don't have 10 years of experience just yet, maybe you're an entry-level professional, that is okay. But stay away from listing jobs that are not related to your current career. And I hope that makes sense. Number 4 on this list is education. You guys, I cannot tell you, seriously, for real, how many people I speak with on a consultation call. So they've gone to my website, they've submitted the form, and we're going through the initial steps of renovating their resume. And on their current resume, they won't have any degrees on there. It'll have like their high school diploma, the year that they graduated high school, the high school they graduated from, blah, blah, blah. And then we talk on the consultation call, on the Zoom call, and I'm like, hey, do you have a bachelor's degree? Do you have a master's degree? Do you have a project management certification? Do you have your SHRM certification? Like, do you have any system or software certifications? And they're like, yeah, I have a PhD, or I completed this certification program, or I did this training at Northwestern University or at DePaul, or yeah, I did this boot camp at so-and-so. And it is not on their resume, y'all. Education is not cheap. So if you have a degree or a certification, any type of anything that shows your mastery in something, your competency level in something, have it on your resume, please. Okay, degrees are not cheap. Certifications are not cheap. If you have completed any type of program and it adds value to your resume, and it also qualifies you for the jobs that you're going for, that you're applying to, put it on your resume. And if you feel like having your degree is going to make you overqualified, then I want you to reconsider the type of roles that you plan on applying to, right? Because if you're going for roles that are saying you are overqualified with a master's degree, maybe that means that you need to aim a little bit higher, okay? But again, I reiterate, any type of educational accomplishments, either recent or past, just any type of notable educational accomplishments, have them on your resume. And last on this list are your skills. So please do not forget to put your skills on your resume and do not have your skills listed at the bottom. Now, I did a tutorial that I posted to my channel giving you all a literal step-by-step demo or walkthrough of how to properly list your skills on your resume. And even though skills are one of the most important components of your resume, a lot of people either leave them off completely or they have them improperly placed. Skills, education, experience, they all go hand in hand when it comes to showing that you're qualified for a role. But now more than ever, I feel like skills and education at this point are really neck and neck. So you want to make sure you're listing your hard skills, meaning your industry related skills as it relates to the field or the profession or the industry that you're in, as well as any soft skills that are related to your position as well. So, communication, organization, project management, time management, cross-functional collaboration, right? For me, I'm in marketing. So some examples of my hard skills would be marketing strategy, account-based marketing, email marketing, search engine optimization, website optimization, things like that, right? So to figure out the type of skills that you need to have on your resume, you'll want to scroll through a couple of job postings and just take a look at the different types of skills that they're saying that they want this person to have. But do not be listing skills on your resume from those job postings if you do not have them, because we don't want to be lying out here, okay? So only list skills that you do have. And this way, when you're listing skills that are in the job descriptions, more than likely they are keywords, and that can help you get past the applicant tracking system. And I did record a separate video giving you guys some tips on how to do keyword research, and I encourage you to go ahead and check out that video for more keyword optimization tips. So that's it, y'all. That is what you want to absolutely have on your resume. That is what recruiters are going to want to see, the top things that I just listed. I feel like people get caught up in a design of a resume, what a resume looks like, and they'll have all of these fancy templates and they'll have pictures and all types of stuff, but the content is not as good. And despite it looking cutesy and very demure and very nice, it's not getting that person interviewed. So I want you to make sure that you're incorporating the things that we just talked about in this video. If you want more tips that I did not go into detail about or that I didn't touch on when it comes to what you should have on your resume, go ahead and drop those comments in the comment box down below. I really hope that you found this video helpful. If so, go ahead and hit the like button down below. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Feel free to also hit that subscribe button so that you can receive more helpful resume content from me. After watching this video, you may be thinking, okay, Tamika, those are some really great tips, but girl, I am not the best at writing my resume, okay? It is not my lane. It is not my strength. I would be more than happy to write your resume for you. Go ahead and visit my website at www.thompsonresumes.com. On my website, you can view all of my packages and services. I offer resume writing for entry-level professionals, mid-level professionals, as well as managers and above. And I also offer cover letter writing as well as LinkedIn profile writing, revamps, and profile creations as well. If you do not need assistance with your resume at this time, but you like this video and you love this content and you want to receive more information from me, first, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, but you can also join my email list and you will receive a resume tip, a career tip, or a job search tip from me once a week, as well as my monthly newsletter that reviews all of the current job search and career trends that you need to know. You can go ahead and subscribe by clicking the link in the description box down below. Thank you again so much for watching. Again, I hope you found this video helpful, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.